G'day guys, Josh here. So I had to change out my shirt because it was very hot today and that shirt was becoming very unbearable because one of those shirts that sticks, which is air. Anyways guys, welcome to ESL for Asia. Today we've got Chinggis versus the Huns. We've got a Mongolian derby and it's going to be a beautiful derby as well. Funny thing by the way guys, the maps are the same. So the maps are the same as Mantra v Vantage. It's Anubis Inferno. And I thought it was a bit of a joke. I'm like, surely not. Then I check, and I'm like, really? Really? And there we are. I was absolutely shocked to, to see it. But anyways, we've got some pretty good teams, basically Chinggis and not Mantra, so the Huns. I guess overall, they're pretty close in their abilities. They're vying for the third and fourth top teams, in the Mongolian scene in particular. Chinggis have had quite a rebuild, in particular where they've switched a lot of players around. Obviously, Zulkenberg, the meme himself, is no longer in the team. I do miss him already, by the way. I want Zulkenberg back. Also, as well, guys, I'll be monitoring throughout the game, just in case some of the players have incorrect names on them, because we had Child King yesterday under X Dangerous or whatever it was. So be aware, we will if some players' names do change, it is me changing it, because obviously some people have names that aren't representative of the HLTV names, which is kind of annoying. And I want to make sure that people at least know who the player is and not, I continuously ask questions on why. So I might as well give them a bit of clarity overall. Now, overall, basically in the teams, we got Bartak, Zero Light, Cobra, 9, and Veki for the Huns. And for Chinggis, we got Control Easy, Rue, E-Fire, Arakul, and Noose. Arakul, I remember him playing for Link Vision for a bit, and also Control Easy as well. Actually, no, Arakul played for Chinggis, never mind. And they've got Noose and Rue, who I've seen play in various Mongolian teams for a while. And Control Easy is definitely a player to watch out for. I've seen him frag out in a lot of different teams and frag out for Chinggis in particular. Now for the Huns, and I'm going to say Nine's made a real big comeback, given the fact last time I saw Nine play, he was a very, very passive AWPer and was pretty struggling big time, not going to lie. The Huns team, they had a lot of talent in that team, but just weren't putting up the results, which was really, really depressing to see. But, been seeing the Huns recently, they're getting a few wins off various teams and really building themselves up to be that number 3 or number 4 Mongolian team at the moment, which is really, really good to see, because I was worried about the Huns overall, because I was sitting there being oh no, the Huns is going to be a team that it could have been, sort of thing, where the players could have been a lot better, or the team could have achieved a lot more in particular. Anyways guys, we'll hop you guys into the game. The game hasn't started yet, we're just waiting for the players to connect. And while we're doing this, I'll update if we're missing anyone's name or anything like that. And I have a feeling that we are. I have a feeling that Key Glock is someone else. Waiting for the guys to get ready. I like how Rue's name is his name spelled backwards. Good luck. A good thing I got him from previous games. How's everyone going in chat today? I know obviously this has been casted by Misa and a few others as well. This is definitely a game that should be casted in multiple different languages, because this could be a close one. There's actually a few other games on tonight as well. Just Swing's also playing in the Cube. I also fixed up bar tax as well, that's good. These guys have played a lot recently, by the way. We've had about 2 to 3, it's actually 4 to 5 matches against each other. I am here, guys. I'm just adding names for players that have not, We've also got the, Glock guy as well, Key Glock, to find out his name. And not accidentally add him on Faceit. That'd be awful if I added him on Faceit by accident, because he would just decline me. Nah, his name's like Key Glock, it's another person. He gangster, he definitely is. Oh, I just realized I've got to change. I changed Chinggis player's name. That's my bad though. Because that's not Vekel. Because Vekel plays for the Huns. That is I think that's E-Fire. 2 seconds. I copied the wrong thing. There we go. He gangster? Oh, given his Steam page, yes, he is gangster. We're waiting for 9, so Key Glock is who I think it is. It is Vekel. That should be all the names, right? I think that should be all the names. I don't think I got any wrong, did I? I think they're alright. We was waiting for 9 to connect. And no, I know I've got 9's called 9 on Faceit, so I know that one's Vekel. 100%. Because 9's called 9 on Faceit. If you're wondering why I went for like a blind guess on Vekel. Also got to update Ruse's name, because I forget Ruse is all caps. There we go. 9's in the queue, ready to go. Just popped in. We've got a knife round between the Huns and Chinggis Warriors. I am Josh. I'll be your caster today for your English coverage. If you guys are looking for a Mongolian cast, you can go to Misa. If you're looking for another cast, well, fuck. You guys are pretty much stuck with me, okay? Here we go. Indeed we go. The Mongolian Derby. So if you guys want to know how serious this is between the 3rd and 4th best teams in Mongolia, in my opinion, okay? Standoff in middle. The right click's going to do it well, and as you can see, the right click's, well, looking pretty good for E-Fire at the moment. You control easy and E-Fire, get all the right clicks, and there's going to be Chinggis Warriors going onto that T side. Everyone ready? I think there's a bit of banter in chat. Do I want to open it? Probably won't understand it, but everyone else will. Control easy, headed down towards bridge. Attack. They've been a bit counter-aggressive here. They're waiting for Chinggis to aggressively push out. Cobra. Ooh, Arakul. Clears that angle. A wide swing. Gets a beautiful shot outside of B main. Starting to dictate tempo at the moment. E-Fire. Having a bit of fun with Zero Light, just chilling around. Trying to get the headshot. Neither of the teams just... E-Fire's taking a bit of damage at Econ, but not too much. The Glocks aren't clipping, and neither is the USP. Jeez, dodging his bullets of each. Vector's taking a bit of damage as well, trying to get into A main. And I'm gonna say overall, 9 does trade out control easy. Tries to go a bit more aggressive, but results in his death. Now, E-Fire with another. E-Fire just dropping back, sees one at B main. Bomb heading over towards A. It's been spotted. 9. Can't keep the Ruse up any longer. Now Rue, he might catch the bomb. Looking towards middle. Rue's in a bit of trouble, so he's just going to dodge back. He knows the player's coming in from the A side. Can't really peek to see the bomb, and Rue takes a bit of damage. He gets gooshed. Now Aracle's really close up, but Bartak eliminates. Unfortunately, E-Fire's able to stop the players from getting to the site. E-Fire's going to drop back as well. He knows he executes basically nigh at this stage. He's going to drop back. Trying to play around the pillar. He grabs another. E-Fire can get a last. No, he can't get it. Just snapping at the headshot, but eventually takes down 9. It'll be the first round on the board for Chinggis. Just as E-Fire runs out of ammo. He only had 2 bullets left. But he gets it done. Very close pistol round. Like, very, very close. It's a long round. And that is, well, pretty easy to control easy. News pushing up. A aggression. It's going to be a B rush. News just making sure they're not coming up in a different direction. News has got 1. What's the bomb? But a 1 dig from 9. Probably an unexpected 1 dig as well. And that is an MP9 picked up. However, they have lost Cobra Zero. Or Cobra on the other side though. 9 does have an MP9 going into this, but he's going to go onto his trusty Deagle. Gonna get a 1 dig here. So heard to play a move. Misses the shot, but basically very easy for E-Fire. Makes it a second round on the board. Chinggis looking the goods at the moment. Control easy, can slap up that orb. Gotta say, he grabs that orb right away. He's just like, nah, let's buy it. We're in. We're good to go. Control easy. Drops back. Ooh, Zero Light. Beautiful one tap. Control easy. Invests all that money into the big green just to get slapped. Zero Light. Gets a second. Takes out the second orb. Gets a third. And that is the B bomb site all cleaned up. And it's all Zero Lights. And another smack's going to be thrown in. And he's going to see if there's anyone in the background as well. And looks like it's going to be a quick save. Actually caught the middle player as well in news. I don't think he's going to get this one out of live. He's not going to get out of it. Zero Light with another kill. 4K for him, and the Huns secure their first round. The bonus round goes horrifically for Chinggis. Brew gets the opener, drops back. New, so don't have good weapons here. They got mixture of 5.7s, M4s, and an MP9. Nothing too good. Zero Light, ducking and weaving. E5 throwing a Molotov in, just making sure nobody's there. Trying to get a cheap kill. Zero Light's gonna be careful here, but he's on the off angle. Well, it's not on off angle, he's on an aggressive angle actually. Trying to wait for them to just creep out to get a freebie. Looking for that B bomb site. E5 on a very aggressive angle in E-box. It's gonna be 40 seconds on the execute. E5 just gonna duck out. There are the sizzles. Now Araku looking towards B main. It's going to be a big defense here. Which one's going to peek first? Zero Light doesn't go down. Beautiful shot. And it's going to be a pretty easy opener here, and it is. Control easy does get one back, but it just doesn't matter. Bomb is going to be planted most likely. I'm going to say Drew's going to have a bit of a sniff to see if he can catch any player off guard. New swiping in the MP9 as well. It's going to be Veckel, first man on charge. If Veckel loses a stool, they're going to be on for a retake. 10 seconds off the clock. That's going to probably stop the retake in its tracks. Veckel takes down the news, and that will be probably the end of the round. I'm going to say Rue might try and recover an AK or anything on the side. Rue, pick up an M4. It's going to run. It's going to dash. We'll be able to get safety. He does. Rue snatches an M4. 2-2. Huns put the second round on the board. Hello. How are you today? How was your stream today? I saw your first stream. It's only gonna go up from here. 9. Got the AWP out. Could be an eco basically. Remove the M4. If they get an AK for free, it'd be great. And news, did he get anything out of it? He did pick up the AK at A main. Take on Zero Light though, takes down Zero Light. This is huge. Molotov being thrown in. News, he's gonna be just happy to just back off. He doesn't really need to do anything more. Araku goes down E-Fire on 21 HP. He's going to be on a close angle. He knows Cobra's around here somewhere. Cobra takes down Rue as well. E-Fire's confirmed that 2 players are outside B main. Controls, he takes down Bartak. Can be traded out though. E-Fire might have to make a play here. Doesn't know where the second player is. News. He's caught Cobra here as well. Are they aware of this? Cobra. He feels like there's a flank coming on, given that no one swung around to trade. News could be careful though. Cobra. Being very cautious. You're checking the angles. Spotted. He'll be taken out. Should be whacked up from behind. Is. 9 is going to be straight to A site for him. And E-Fire, is he going to have anything ready to go? He's got an M4. And that's it. It's going to be a 1v1. And E-Fire's just going to hope he catches 9 completely off guard. 9 switched to an AK as well. Molotov thrown in. And E-Fire is going to go for it. 9 forced to defend. Just needs a 1-tap and he's got it. And 9 just needs any old hit. 9 going for the digits. E-Fire doesn't adjust his position. And that's what happens when you don't adjust your position. 9 just has to get a glove, and that's all he needs. It's going to be a 3rd round from the Huns. But I got to say, Chinggis, very good fight, given that bye. Did burn a lot of the Huns' money. So many things at the same time. Welcome to the first stream, okay? You're going to be monitoring a lot to make sure the sound's fine, the webcam's fine, the bitrate is fine. Like, can your internet actually stream 1080p or 720p? And you're also going to make sure you have your CS, like, you know, when you put game capture on it, that it's full screen. And if you've got display capture, you're going to make sure that you have everything that's private on a separate screen, so you don't show it. Like you would have anything private while streaming on it in the first place, but there can be some things that you don't want to have on stream. Baru should get a kill there. He does. Cobra Zero, almost instant trade. Now it's going to be News in the A bomb site all by himself, but he does have the flank coming out from B. Arakul can cut off any rotation at this position at stairs at the moment. But Vekul's aware of it. Vekul sees the M4 barrel. Loses anyway. Arakul takes a lot of... Jeez, gonna say, E-Fire over 2k. Should be traded out by 9 and they've spotted the bomb. Critical win by News. And now it's all up to News on the side. But E-Fire, he's basically throwing the smoke down. 9, very suspicious about it. Oh no, he's got his knife out. Chinggis get that 3rd round on the board, and I'm going to say it's a crucial round for the Huns to drop at this stage. The Huns aren't going to like that one. Don't want to be giving CT rounds away. Free at the moment. A buy coming together here. E-Fire waiting for a flash. Smoke. Ooh, Zero Light's coming forward, and Zero Light wins the duel. Both dinked each other. Quick trade by Arakul. Arakul is waiting for a flash as well. Can he find the M4? He can't find it. So he's just going to post himself up. They've actually gotten to the B site, and Arakul can't really do much to defend against it. They know he's here somewhere, and he's dead. Kobo's going to take care of him. Brew deleted. Can he win these orbitals? Control Ease, he's got 2. Gonna pick up the M4 instead. Can he get the 30? Can't. It's just up to News with the orb. And this could be a bit of a save call unless News has got a smoke. He does have a smoke though. He could realistically go for it. It's a Molotov. Ooh, he's looking towards jail, that Molotov. Checking B main, doesn't see it. He's gonna check Beacon, and that's going to be very easy for Vekul to snipe him out. It's going to be a 4th round for the Huns. Great entries by the Huns, and they got into that bomb site, trapped the B defender into E-box. And it was just basically good night, sleep tight. It's going to be the 4th round for the Huns. I'm going to say for the Huns though, like it's still early days. Like the Huns still got to really put their foot on the throat at this stage. Because, like, it takes 2 rounds for Chinggis, and Chinggis are really in control. Giving an anti-eco coming in. Hopefully they don't lose to, like, 5-7s. And Cobra Zero. He's going to go down to E-Fire in the end, but gets 3 kills for his Warriors. Not going to be too upset. Getting the stuff from the other matches at the moment. Tyloo and Atox currently 3-2 at the moment to Atox. Just Swinger up 5-3 against LFO2. The Cube is beating Charisma 6-2 at the moment, which I'm really happy about. So, you know, talked to a few of the Cube guys when I casted the Cube for the playoffs one time. No, actually, I casted them twice. They won one of their matches and they lost the day after. To be fair, I think they were playing Atox or something like that. And it was like kind of unexpected for them to get anywhere. It was just like, yeah, you are versing Atox, by the way. Brew. They've actually got 9 stuck here. 9. Does win the duel in the end, and that will allow him to get to his site. News with the knife. There we go. Love you, News. You are my favorite player of all time. Okay? Gets the knife, gets the AK, and that's critical money. Generally, you want to just 2-tap them in the brain to take their AK, but the pure ego is the knife, okay? Now, News is going to save this AK, and the Huns will probably not let him have this AK. Funny thing is, if News doesn't save this, they've got an AWP buy already from the knife kill. News, just going to be a bit careful. He's, you know, slow pushing to his death. He's trying to avoid the chasers. Because they know he's, you know, trying to save that AK. They're not being too aggressive about it. Takes down the... Takes down Vekel. And get into mid, and he's escaped. Huns get a 5th round on the board, but Chinggis get... Well, they get a knife kill and they get an AWP out. Probably the most important part. E-Fire, Molotov in hand. Zero Light's been pretty good at these nukes. What's Zero Fire? Zero Fire's gonna push this, and Zero Light is just gonna absolutely go bang. Might do it again. Zero Light's making sure nobody's close by as they go for this B main pop. And they get another. Control Easy's all by himself. He can't hold the site anymore. Rotations have come through. Rue's just mollied and flashed. He can't even do anything. No influence at the moment. Oh, no, they're in. Waiting for the jail peek. Can't get it. Only gets a boot. It's going to be peeked upon. It's going to be wiped. One nade. Jeez, they're absolutely deleted. This Control Easy left and almost gets a collat. Gotta be careful on those swings, Huns. And Zero Light. Ooh, great flick by Control Easy. Nah, doesn't matter. Bartak. All he has to do is just tag him and that's it. 6 rounds to the Huns. I've got to say, their pistol round was more convincing. At the moment, than that gun round just then. Way, way more convincing. Huns. 6-3 at the moment. Anti-eco coming in. Every anti-eco makes me very nervous, okay? Very, very nervous. Zero Light has been very, very good so far. Great on the entries. 9 and Cobra have been fragging out. Zero Light has been leading that charge and getting those critical entries. One goes down, but News on the side. Can he stop the bomb? That Cobra gets in. Traded out by Araku. It's going to be a 1-for-1, a 2-for-2 trade. Beckel proving in his, pushing in as well. He's got the bomb in his hands. Probably doesn't want it. He's waiting for his teammates to go in. Beautiful shot by Beckel, and it's just Rue and E-Fire. Rue caught at Rugs, just trapped at Rugs at the moment. He has no idea that Bartak's just waiting for him. Bartak, oh jeez, Rue goes for a crazy Hail Mary shot as he tries to turn 360. After E-Fire in a 1v3 clutch of a 5-7. Can't take out Beckel. Beckel jumps up. Easy for the 5-7, just as the spray bullets in. Does he see anyone at pillar? He doesn't, and Zero Light can have an easy frag, but he hits 7 on the board for the Huns. Actually been thrown in. Rue taken out middle already by 9. And they can keep pushing. Zero Light's been hit with a nade as well, but 9's got up middle. Gotta be careful. Almost deletes News there. News gotta be careful. He's got a grenade in his hand. And a rifle and Bartak is gonna just essentially shut him down. Control easy. 48 in line, but it's been smoked off. And double smoke has come in as well. E-Fire does take down Cobra in the end as Cobra was trying to sneak on through. No, this is Anubis. This is another map. Control easy. Trying to hold the side. He feels like the rifles have got in. He's not right. Gets one anyway. Looking for the bomb. He could be caught out of cameras. A Molotov's been thrown in to scare off that aggression. And they could be operating on towards the B side. 9 just snipes E-Fire out. And I gotta say, they've heard players move. They've heard Arakul move. And they're gonna go to the A side. Arakul didn't bump into Bartak in the smoke. And they're going to be like, guys, let him be the distraction. 9 goes down, but the bomb ain't there. It's going to be a 2v2 on the A side. Numbers dialed in. Arakul's just realized that. Going to try and just rush in. A HE been thrown in. Zero Light has to dodge. 1 for 1. Great trade. Very quick trade from Bartak. Oh, geez. I was going to say, Bartak wasn't ready for it, but control easy. Misses the first 3 shots. And Bartak instantly punishes. 8 rounds to the Huns. Chinggis are not going to be happy about that. He had the advantage. Just misses the first 2 to 3 crucial shots. Now he tagged the player on the shoulder of the second shot. But the first 2 shots have got to be a 2-tap. Especially when you caught him like that. Via the gate, he definitely hit him because you heard the body blow. Full exit coming across to the B site. E-Fire has definitely been caught out, but a counter nade has stopped them at B main. This crossfire might be successful here. It is going to be successful. Bombs dropped. They have to force themselves in now. They've got no choice. Bombs dropped inside of B main. Or inside of the site, actually. 9, he's worried about a player at Ninja. Blank coming in, and that's control easy, and that's everyone accounted for. Now 9 is dead. Oh no, he lived? How did he get away with that? Molotov thrown in. He's going to go into Tech 9. He's got no choice. Has to get into the quick fire weapon. Getting the big green. He knows the player's caverns now as well. He can isolate them. Oh, damn it. Great utility usage, but great peek from control easy. It'll be 4 rounds on the board for Chinggis. 8-4. The Huns just need to have, well, Chinggis did fight very hard for those 4 rounds. They won the pistol and anti-eco and won the 2 gun rounds. They've got a bit of an advantage here as this is, this map is T-sided. Very, very T-sided. Chinggis obviously going to the T-side. Bartak. Peeking out, he sees a shadow. He knows players are here. He sees E5 shadow. You didn't see that. You can see a little extension of the player. compared to B main. I'll show you guys shortly. They're rushing into B. They're getting into the B side. This is not good. But Cobra Zero, so calm. Got two. Got... What? That is nuts. So if you want to know why they were coming, so you see here, this thing here, you can see two shadows. He saw a third shadow here. Well, I think we know it was here. He saw a third shadow here, so we know it was B main. If you don't know, like when he was peeking out like this, he saw an extra shadow. I think it was either ahead of this shadow or this shadow. That's how he knew that there was a player here. That's why he was holding the angle. Like if you go into the replay, you'll see that. You'll see like there's a shadow in between those two gaps. That's how he knew a person was there. Beautiful shooting though, in the end. I was getting a bit worried. They got onto the B site, and generally when you get into the B site like that, outside of the, you know, through the choke point, it'd be diabolical. Ooh, they're charging through. Molotov's gonna be thrown in. HE to respond if they run through it. Yeah, this is on the Source 2 engine. This is CS2 on the Source engine, so yeah. Ooh, it actually tags Zero Light. The Zero Light's a good shot, mate. Traded out by Rue. Now the MP9 is Bartak. Bartak's gonna be traded out as well. He's exposed himself to multiple angles. Bomb will be recovered. It's at the bottom of the stairs. Is in a recoverable position. Vekul's got to watch out because there's gonna be a backside coming in from Rugs. Nu should have an easy... Ooh, doesn't need it. This is a hard one. Do you do the 2-tap or no? Cobra. Trigger discipline's gonna hurt him a lot. And it does. Huns on 10. M4's all kept as well. Shadows also... Yeah, I was gonna say Source as well. Like CS Ghost, Shadows are a huge thing as well. Like getting the shadow advantage and whatnot. This is a crucial round here. 1.6 also had randomized recoil, by the way. In Source, they fixed it. So the recoil wasn't random. It's actually in the set pattern. Cobra Zero gets to push into E-box, takes the player in canals. Rue needs... Oh, the Rue's been seen. And Rue's going to go down in the middle. You can't move out at all. Meanwhile... Oh, jeez. They're not winning any duels. A main news deleted. E-Fire and Arakul got to try and scrape this one. Can they scrape it out? That's the main question here. Vekul lurking in A main. Bomb's fine at stairs. But the problem is like trying to find the site with two players. Huns are playing two players on each site with one as a rotation. Wait, is the bomb out of map? No bombs there. Okay, I was just making sure it wasn't out of map. There are some bugs where the bomb can like spawn out of the map and whatnot. So I just want to make sure that wasn't out of map. Should be 11 rounds for the Huns. They're going to save these weapons. 9 and Cobra Zero. Just making sure that no one is in B main. Haven't seen anyone. Obviously, you know, last second B execute, last second A execute. Just making sure they got all the information that no one's around. Counter-terrorists win. Gonna keep these weapons. No way they're gonna lose after round. Because Chinggis Warriors had a different team half a year ago. I'm gonna be nice and say that. I think Chinggis Warriors had a different team half a year ago. They turned over their entire roster, I believe, or like a lot of their roster. In the roster break. Let me get that information for you guys. I'm very sure they overturned their roster. Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah, the longest player on here is News. They changed their roster like massively in October, November. Like like four of the players that are on the team currently, as they just cruise on through Chinggis with a 1-for-1 draw, weren't on their team. Oh jeez, Araku charged on through, second down Cobra Zero. Now at the end, oh geez, bit of a backstab coming here. Zero Light grabs one, can he grab another? No, Araku again, very strong. Now this here be a problem because they can just head straight to B through the middle bridge and bang, here we go. Should be a bomb plant coming in. Should be a save coming in for the Huns. No point really going for this. Nine takes down Araku. Just trying to keep them on the site. Oh, jeez, interesting trade here. Echo doesn't have a kit, but he's doing a lot of damage. 2 exit frags. Chinggis, whoop. Like I say, that could have actually damaged him quite a bit. Chinggis might be going in with a bit lighter weaponry coming this round. This is actually doable here for the Huns. They can actually win this round. Chinggis have a lot weaker weaponry. Actually being thrown in. Bartek takes a point of damage. Actually aggressing B main. Oh, Araku with a nasty peek. Deleted by 9. Well, that Molotov failed. Zero Light in E-box. Doesn't want to get too aggressive. Gonna throw a HE, see if anyone's close by. Oh, I didn't sneeze, by the way. Oh, see, Vekil's not gonna live. That's a B side execute, if I ever say one. So A side execute. That's a 6th round. I was just surprised about the trade on outside B main. It was a gettable round from the Huns, but the A defense falters. And it's no longer a gettable round. Unless they give something away here. Chinggis will be very careful. Just keep the site. Don't make it a 2v2. They will come and retake if it is. Control easy. Takes down 9. That's the AWP out and around there. Bit reckless from 9, to be honest. Chinggis starting to make a bit of a comeback. Give me a half buy. Nothing really to commentate on at the moment. Chinggis trying to make a comeback on the T side. It's doable for Chinggis. I've got to say they can't have a drop. Like they can't lose a gimme round. Vekil playing solo A, facing away in A main. Just hoping that they try to sneak through the smoke and he hears a bit of noise. Poking out of B main. Vekil's getting the call like, hey guys, no one's in B main. It is you, Vekil, mate. Vekil with the P. Doesn't get any of the heads. He has a lot of targets, but too much pressure. A lot of damage being done by Cobra Zero, but Arakul's got his man to making sure that nothing pops through. And that should be curtains. Zero Light has a kit and a molly. Bartek actually exchanged his USP for the 5-7, by the way. Aracle's going to be very careful. Aracle's still playing rear guard with no one to trade him. That could be an AK lost as well. 9. On the angle. Geez, he's going to say trigger display. 9 of the trade. AK's going to be picked up. Now, oh geez, he's not going to escape, is he? 9, taking a lot of damage. 9, probably going to have to swing out. No, he's... Oh no, Zero Light. Takes down E5 from behind, but control easy. We'll trade out. I think Zero Light might want to make sure that he's got his weapon for next round as well. It'll be a buy round. Being crowded around at the moment. Being swung upon, taken out, and that's the AK lost and the kit lost as well. That's going to be frustrating. That is incredibly, incredibly frustrating to lose a an AK like that. Control easy. Molotov being thrown in. A lot of AWP shots as well. Shit, I guess, hey, Huns have only got a couple of these rounds and that's it. Opening pick. They've only got 2 buy rounds, realistically speaking. News. Just trying to scope out the site. Iron goes down. That's the AWP in the deck as well. Narden's putting up their smokes, trying to keep an extra 20 seconds on the clock. They've actually got B main control here as well. Zero Light's got out here. Zero Light hears a lot of noise being made, mainly to jump. Now control easy goes down. Oh, missed trade. The bomb's dropped as well by Rue. Not by Rue, by his teammate. Control easy. And Rue goes down as well because Rue was on very low HP. Meanwhile, coming in from E-Box is E-Fire. Does he even consider Cobra? He doesn't, but still wins the duel anyway. Now, Zero Light's in a real tough position. Oh, beautiful shot by Zero Light. Now it's going to beat the next player's going to be News and does a heavy damage to the News, and that's pretty good. Bartak. Going to drop back. Going to let News essentially peek at the site. Huns get 12. Big move by Zero Light. Gets as much as he can. Huns, 5 map points. Geez, opener coming in from 9, pushing up forward. Oh, geez, Beckel. How many can he get? He gets 2 at least. That's helpful. Bartak, what can he do? Oh, don't get caught with a nade in your hand. Throws a Molotov, dodges an opening fire. Now they're looking for him. Bartak pushing forward. I think Bartak's been seen by News. Did Bartak not see it? Was Bartak not seen? They've tagged him up for a bit of damage. Bartak will eventually go down. Zero Light's got 1, and that's going to be the end of the map. No bomb planted. 13-7 to the Huns, and the Huns. The early CT rounds put a lot of pressure on Chinggis, and he'll get the number 1 map on the board. 13-7 on Anubis, and I've got to say, great work by the Huns. I felt like after the 3rd round that they were going to let it go, and I'm going to be like, oh no, like, don't tell me Chinggis is going to build up their way back into this. But Zero Light catching the bomb at B main, and once again, Zero Light shutting out the round and finishing the game. 9 big, 21 kills, 3 assists, 13 deaths, 94 ADR. But actually, the funny thing is that Cobra at 103 ADR. Cobra wasn't even in the top 2 fraggers. No, top 2 fraggers, 103 ADR. And I guess overall, I felt like Zero Light and Cobra had a lot of impact compared to 9. Even though 9 has the higher frags, I felt like Cobra and Zero Light were the main ones, like when the brands were on the line, they were hitting the shots essentially as well. Even though 9 in the end did get a lot of kills as well, it just felt like it was more Zero Light and Cobra Zero half the time. Now I'm going to say overall for Chinggis, like, Chinggis had a good start in the CT side, but never really got going on the T side. Like, they did win 3 rounds in a row, albeit against an anti-eco, but they were seemingly just fumbling along. They were giving weapons away at times as well, and sometimes they would get lucky and take all their weapons away, even, against the save. So I was getting a bit worried about Chinggis because they were giving away weapons, and it's just like, guys, you can't give away M4s or AKs or even the AWP to the opposition, especially when the CT side's already struggled to begin with, and giving them extra weapons is just basically dooming yourselves. Anyways, guys, I'm going to go for a quick break, and we'll come back with map number 2, which is going to be Inferno. back, guys. Hope you guys are having a great day. Getting into the match very, very shortly. And I am stuck in the ground. Just waiting for 9 to get to the server we can start. Just a beautiful church music at the moment. Just waiting for 9 to get in. We'll have 9th round very, very shortly because 9 swaps in and 9th round begins like 5 seconds later. I love Rue there, just sits in the Molotov waiting for the push. The risk. Gotta say, a lot of warm-up, given the fact that, generally when 9 joins the server, like a couple seconds later, the game begins. I'm a bit surprised that they're taking a bit longer to, it's about been a 15-minute break so far. There we go. Got up a drinks. Ninth round coming in. Chinggis trying to look to tie it up. Or at least win. Pushing and prodding. Can the stabs get in? Oh, geez, Chinggis not looking too favoured. The 9 finishes the job. Should be a CT side pick from the Huns. should be a CT side bug. Huns go into the CT side as expected. Nine. Just jumping over to see if you can see anyone. Ooh, gotta be careful. Triple swings out. Swings into free players. Not a good idea. Fortunately, he suffers a little scrape of damage because otherwise it could have been a lot worse. Could have been losing his head and he was dead. Nine. Spots one at middle. Boiler player chooses not to swing, and I gotta say, for Nine's favor, it does help him. Spots the player at Boiler. Gotta be careful because that's gonna happen, and that's exactly what Rude does. Peeks towards middle and nails Nine to a wall. Only player alive is the pit player, and beautiful shot from Vekel, but Vekel is just gonna be slapped around, and that's gonna be an A-site planted. Here comes the retake. 3v4. Cobra Zero hearing a player on top of the apps. Definitely knows players in apps now. Gonna tell his teammate that, hey, look for the flank. There's a guy jumping. Now Cobra Zero looking for players. He knows the players at pit as well. What's the player at pit? He knows the players in app still, but the player in app's coming from behind. They don't know. Oh, no way. He misses the first shot. Cobra Zero charges in. Doesn't get a hit. They don't have a kit, so it's over. Rude. They're running. They're running towards CT. Bartak ends two, but he can't stop the bomb from being blown up. That should be a first round for Chinggis.
Terrorists win.
Sorry for the yawning at the moment. Charging through. Force spike coming in for the Huns. They got an M4, and then M4 is completely ineffective. Recovery from Cobra Zero. Can't use it either. Denied once again. That's going to be an M4 picked up by these Mac 10s. Zero, like, they check for him, they find him, and Rude cleans it up again. I got to say, they got to recover an M4 out of this, and that Mac 10 can be dropped off. Deuce takes down Vekel, and that's going to be a picked up M4. Second round for Chinggis. Antico coming in. I'm gonna say Huns force sport just blew up in their faces. Rue just charging on through. Gets the first, takes down Bartak. Meanwhile, on the other end, a 5-7 has allowed an M4 to potentially go into the hands of Khalil, into Vekel. You know, Rue goes down as the Mac 10 hitting the deck. USPs are starting to do a bit of damage. Smoke for boost for the garden pots. Gonna execute on towards B. Two players on site, both USBs, and they've both been smoked out. Derelight puts a shot up, doesn't hit. If you can get a headshot to control easy, that would have been potentially mint. Bomb will be planted. Pressure's on for the Huns. Galil's coming around. Ooh, the third team to Galil. Easy takes down Beku, and this is not looking pretty clean. Cobra does reverse the ties, but can he get the headshot? No, he cannot lose the trade. It'll be a third round for Chinggis. Chinggis winning the bonus round. Oh, an anti-eco now coming into a buy round. Alright, cool. Just waiting for the aggression. Eccles actually been tagged up. Not sure if they're aware he's heavily tagged up. He was in the smoke when he was hit. Alright, cool. Just waiting. Cobra. Does he check? Flashbang being thrown in. Looking towards the back. Cobra's actually snuck in here. He's got one. Might get a second here. Doesn't know if there's a player in logs. Will be traded out by Rue in the end. Rue, can he get a second? He does get a second. They've actually got a third player here as well. And they're going to suss that out. And I'm going to say the lurk player could provide some insight. Zero live. Trying to put a bit of pressure. This needs to get a trade. Needs to get something. Chinggis just heading over towards A. Two players on A. 9 making himself aware. Pretty easy. We're going to throw a Molotov. They know it's an A side here. Flashbangs have been thrown in. Apps player pushing for a bit of pressure. Now take down Beckle. Traded out by 9. They know where 9 is. 9's on the side. Headshot angle. Doesn't matter for E-Fire. Now it's all up to Zero Light. Zero Light tries to stop the bomb from being planted. Headshot grenade being thrown in, but the digits have been dialed. And easy. But E-Fire makes it 4 on the board. More hard, dude. Your first time chatting is you crying. Please don't. Okay, face the wall for 10 minutes. Face the wall. Talk to the wall. It's a skill issue, not the team issue. Control easy, gets the opening frag over in. Am I allowed to talk about betting? Yeah, you are, but if you're raging about it, you know, like that guy, then, you know, then I'm going to tell you to face the wall. Like, I don't mind if you be like, oh, you know, got this, I got that. But if you're going to say a team's 3-2-2ing because your bet's not winning, then I'm just going to ban you. Or time you out, you know? Like, if you're going to make, like, insinuations that they're fixing, basically. Like, you'd be excited and sad about, you know, that, but, you know, don't accuse the teams of doing certain things. Oh, jeez. Joe Easy's dropped the bomb and he's put a nade out the worst possible time. Attack's been heavily tagged up, gets a second. He could win the round here. Just gets a 2-tap and that's it. Aracle covers that. That could have been a lot worse for Chinggis, and Chinggis puts 5 on the board. I'm gonna say, big hit here. Could have won the round at Banana. It's just like Chinggis and the Huns are like... They're pretty serious teams. Like, they're getting close, like, being the top, well, the top 5 at least in Mongolia. Control Easy. He's actually got a bit of an advantage here. Because it's like a beautiful flash, though. Cobra's gonna get 2 out of that, and he does. Now, he might rush A as a response to this, though, but I'm not sure of how well it's gonna go. Heard E5, so they know E5's around here. Would they swing in towards quad is the main question. But they gotta be careful because the Apps players are in a very strong position. Lots of being thrown in and looking for Vekel. Spotted the orb down towards the library. And Nine's gonna be a 1-for-1. That was getting 2-for-1, a 2-for-2 in the end. An even trade. E5 gonna get the digits down at least to provide $100. Is he getting those zero lights close by? Definitely not, and he's gonna be ragdolled into orbit. First round for the Huns.
Counter-terrorists win.
9 takes a bit of damage. Nine's gonna be careful. He can't fend this. He can't go for it. They got a bit of a cross here. Oh, Bartek's been seen. Bartek's gonna swing and he doesn't win it. And it's all up to 9 at pit. And he's gonna be deleted. God, that was a vicious ape take. The cross dismantled in a 2-for-1 trade. And 9 just do it. It wasn't even a 2-for-1 trade. It was a 2-for-nothing. Control easy decides to push up heavily, and he's well rewarded. E5 is going to be lucky. Ooh, I was gonna say Zero Light would have actually got away with his weapon there if he didn't pull the trigger. Nine takes down E-Fire. Chinggis is definitely not playing around. They're definitely not. I'm going to say their T side's pretty decent. Like, if their CT side follows suit, this is going to be a very one-sided affair. They're already uniting back at A side again. And they don't have a, I was going to say, I'm not sure if they heard any of those weapons being exchanged. Given the smoke, they're not taking any chances. Players already rotating across to A. I know that A hit stings. Meanwhile, Vekel very close up the MP9. Good location. Should get a kill here. Does get a kill here. Gets a second in the bomb. Beautiful start. The aggression pays off. And that's going to be the round here. Because player's going to be Rue. Not really much he can do. Bombs trapped in apartments. That's a 1v4. Gets his first. Doesn't get the second. Zero Light sharp. Second round on the board. Six two. Just say this round's gonna end with a third round on the board. Zero Light gets the opening pick. Should be a fair round for the Huns. Over zero takes a bit of damage. The deco, will it work? Probably not. We'll be waiting all day, aren't we? I'm gonna say that wasn't going anywhere. Okay, it wasn't going anywhere at all. I was just waiting for them to both die. Okay. They are losing 6-3. You can't exactly tell someone to pick it up when they're losing. Cobra Zero getting towards mailboxes is actually a strong position. They are completely unaware that he's here. One's got two, very easy. Bananas dismantle. Control easy to trade out, but it's a losing trade. Now the boiler player's got to do their job. But 9 is going to be like good news. News? Well, not for you, but anyway. E-fire. Can he get into a site? There's a crossfire. It's going to be very unlikely. Gonna check quad. Sees 9 at quad. Molotov getting thrown towards quad. 9's going to have to be forced out. 9 gets away barely. He knows the player's coming at least, so he's got a lot of info. HE being thrown in, and Bartek will do the rest, and that's going to be ended around. I don't think Control Easy's going to get away. He tries to. He's going to have to play for it. He does. Bomb picked up. He's got 40 seconds to hang around. 47 seconds to live. Doesn't want to die after time, but wants to give an illusion that he's making a play. Like, the more illusion he does give that he's making a play, these guys won't, you know, approach him. In fact, they're all saving instead.
Counter-terrorists win.
AK-47 hero rounds. You know exactly how that ends up. And that's exactly how I expect it to end up. They do recover the AK. Starting to do a bit of damage. Not the damage that people would have foreseen. They're cool. He's looking to apartments. He doesn't trust it one bit. He ain't wrong. He's gonna say Veku. Couple deal shots raining in. Veku's gonna be a bit alert here because he's getting pushed and he's not reacting to any of it. Unfortunately, they hit the site that's stacked. And, well, unless E-Fire does something miraculous, it'll be a 5th round for the Huns. And Chinggis looked really, really unstoppable earlier in the first half and now just completely blanked. too close. I was gonna say it was a lot closer than I expected. A lot closer. Oh geez, 9 taking a lot of damage already. I'm not sure if it was from the nades or from his own teammate. They're like heavily tagged once again. Double AWP setup coming in for the Huns for the final round and a half. I wonder if Chinggis knows they've dealt a lot of damage already. News gets an open on A. Molotov thrown in. News might have to peek here. Does peek at the second moment. Takes down Bartak, and that's the A site free for the moment. 9 tries to get one back, but he's been forced off his line. And, well, Rue. Cobra Zero had just found the bomb, and Rue snipes him out. 9 with the trade, taking in our News. 9, like I said, 9 is very low HP. Zero Light's also very low HP as well, and E5 is going to take care of him. And doesn't really matter, control easy, finishes it off from long. Be 7-5, and Chinggis take the lead to halftime. Gotta say, a bit poor on the second half for Chinggis. Really could have ran away with it. Gonna be a good anti-eco. This is map number 2. Yes. Pistols coming in. No kit. 1 set of dualies. And the Huns have got a lot. 2 flashes and a smoke. Rue. Got the dual Berettas. Look at those bad boys. Rue, flash comes in. Does he get all of them? Yes, they get a few of them, and Rue has just gone gun crazy. 4K. Who won the first map? Huns won the first map 13-7. 8 rounds on the board. Beautiful, beautiful 4K. He just swung in and he's just like, stick him up, boys. Stick him up. And and the Huns obliged and fell over. By the way, that's probably the most accurate dualies I have seen in my casting career. Usually the dualies, like people take like 10, 20 shots to hit a bullet. That was surprisingly accurate. Rudy's following up. Didn't even get the dualies out. I'll hydrate, 2 seconds. Just had to slurp to make sure you guys heard it. 9 rounds on the board for Chinggis. Good start so far. They won the pistol round, they won the anti-eco, now for the bonus. Over Zero. Trying to get in the barrels, trying to state affairs at the moment. It actually continues to push. Deep HE will do a lot of damage to the player at the bottom, Banana being Zero Light. Great flash, and Cobra Zero's got a lot of damage, but the problem is he's taking a lot of damage in return. He's dead. Kobe'd by Rue. Taking a lot of damage, both Zero Light and Cobra, that are normal banana pushes from the Huns. They're taking a lot of damage. We've got to be careful here as well, because Rue is starting to get very curious. There's another Molotov, there's another smoke that's been thrown downwards. Meanwhile, they're grouping up at A. keeping the alert play here. Counter flash has been thrown out. Gotta be careful here, Control Easy. Can't lose this duel when he does, and it's just gonna be all Rue by himself. And Rue's seen it and heard it. Rue. Just even get back onto the site at least. He does get back into the site, can't defend it, out in the open. Had so many positions he could have used, but just hesitated on all of them. And it should be a B-side hold by the Huns. It should be the 6th round on the board. Arako and News just gonna stick and trying to keep control of the weapons, just keep a hold of the weapons at this stage. Meanwhile, 9. Trying to get bonus points. Oh, geez. Blue trigger discipline doesn't help there. And Nu's going to try to keep the MP9 in the kit to the next round.
Terrorists win.
Another round. Fire round coming in for Chinggis. What a round for Chinggis, actually. They'll be on a half buy if they do lose this round. Drew takes a lot of damage despite dominating Banana a lot early on. Drew, very risky actually as well. Arakel did a lot of damage to him, in fact. Arakel getting an assist for that. Arakel on the top of the boxes. Does damage Cobra 0 for a bit of points. HE is going to hit Arakel for a lot more. Already rotated a player across. Trade coming in from E-Fire. It's tapping away. So we see another double tap on the headshot. Big smoke as well. And I guess E-Fire could move ahead of it. Get a player to trade out, that is. Meanwhile, smoke for the A-Cross and the Molotov for quad. Huns making a play. Flashbang being thrown in. Bartek's gonna be forced back. Molotov as well to seal it. An extra 20 seconds or so. In fact, they actually grabbed the B defender and told him to move over quickly. E-Fire rotating back. Doesn't have a spot on B. The closest other B defender is at Arch. He's looking to potentially rotate around. Do they have a smoke or a Molotov? E-Fire has to time this incendiary correct. It's timed. Incendiary thrown in, trying to buy a bit of time. They might run over it as well. Now, can't get one as News. Now, E5, great flashing. E5's got 1, 2, can't get the 3rd or 4th. They need to recover that bomb quickly. They don't have time. They're going to get that bomb planted. Now, trying to stop it. Easy for... Oh, no, Arakel doesn't stop it. He thought he had enough. Now it's Control Easy. They don't have quick post plants. He's heard a player go new box. He knows the player's there. Doesn't know about the player at Dark. Player swings, Dark swings, and oh jeez. The Huns steal around there. They should have not won that round. Arakel needed to get that kill at first box. Being given an absolute jaffa on a plate. Right in the open. Gabby and anti-eco. Should be round 8 for the Huns as they just run up B. So easy. Ooh, they've heard Beckel here. Arakel just has to place for the double headshot and he's not having a good day at all.
Terrorists win.
Why is 9 using the AK? Why not? Sometimes the rifle's better than the AWP on the T side, especially in certain scenarios. Chinggis playing a bit more passively and defensively now. Nina getting exceedingly close. Cobra Zero is just waiting for the AWP to poke his head up. Cobra Zero does just that. Through. Flashback being thrown in. Nine's got one. They're going to charge in. The last player left being Araku. Araku's throwing the smoke. They're disrespecting that. 1, 2. They get a third. Doesn't get a third. Runs out of bullets. Going to be traded out by Cobra. Rotation's too far away. Unless they plant it for open. And E-Fire trying to get some desperate damage on Cobra. Does. Not the kill though. And that's going to put him to a save. Actually, going to say might not put him to a save. Because News has heard a player trying to go to Mexico. And Veckel just ducking up and under. He's eventually taken down. Do they go for this? Give me a knife round for the Huns, and the Huns are able to tie it up. I was thinking, like, do they go for that in that scenario? Give it to 2v2. I think if he did have full HP, like if News had full HP, they may have gone for it.
Terrorists win.
But not when they have like 20 HP or 40 HP. A lot of utility, and the Huns taking a lot of damage from it. Molotov as well. They might go in here. Oh, never mind. Sometimes you have to go full throttle. And Zero Light does, but doesn't see Araku. Would have actually nailed Araku with an 8 out. Flashbang gonna be thrown in. Araku is gonna work off it. Oh geez, Zero Light gets hit by the flash. Another flashbang goes in. And that is both Zero Light and Bartek in the deck. Oh man, this has gone horribly, horribly wrong. They could have had a timing, but didn't have it. Joe Easy's heard a noise. It's on the off angle. 9 focusing up on long. They check it. Oh no, the moment he looks away, bomb dropped in the middle. Spots the last player. Veckel gets the opener. News doesn't even have to peek too much at this stage. 10 rounds to Chinggis. That's just so unlucky for 9. Like, so unlucky. Molotov being thrown in. This time, hopefully, it goes well for Cobra. No, it doesn't. I was going to say bad timing. Exactly. It was just horrible timing. Like, I'm going to say if Araku went a bit deeper on that peak, they would have got a 2K onto site, I reckon. Zero Light's heard that. He knows someone's on barrel somewhere. Smokes and Molotov's been thrown in. Looking for the banana player being rude. Rue's not peeking into this. We've got a 2-man advantage. They don't need to. Chinggis. It's going to drop back onto their sites. They execute coming in. The B players are rotating already. Deep HE, that's going to hit 9 for a bit of damage, not too much on the AWPer. No. 25 seconds on the clock. Bomb is at alley. Guys, so you gotta, like, go now. That's 11 rounds to Chinggis. It's not even over, dude. Anyways, face the wall for a moment because I don't like spoilers. They are spoilers. Emergency face the wall provisions. Control easy, takes down 9. Yeah, that's life. Gonna put it that way. That is a bit of a life kind of thing. Rue's actually pushed up. Do they know about this? Well, they do now. Missed flash. Rue not going to get one at all. Triple P. Zaraku able to trade. Zaraku going to drop back into sight. Looks towards the fountain. Ooh, he maybe win that. He's stuck there now. But he's going to adjust to that smoke. Pressure's off for now. But they're going to... I'm surprised they respected that smoke. Exy coming in. Zaraku and Nubox somehow living. They know someone's on the site, but I don't know where he is. Looking towards coffins. And they've realized that's not Arakel. So Arakel's going to be elsewhere in the site. Control, he's got a second as well. Might get a third. They know Arakel's at Nubox. It's going to be 12 rounds on the board for Chinggis. Be Tech Nines and Deagles and hopes and dreams at the moment. Chinggis, just one stop. One big stop. Unfortunately for Chinggis, they've lost the tie break, given that the Huns won 13-7. But getting a W is good enough. Tech Nine's just got to make it happen. Molotov being thrown in, that's going to deal no damage. First busting out the smoke. Give me a lot. Ooh, they're going to go through that smoke. Nah, never mind. Gonna be faking this one out. Aggression coming up B as well. Do they know that E5 is here? Have an inkling. Switching back towards A. So I can be thrown towards middle. Does he know that Bartak's that close? He doesn't. Bartak gets one new. He's going to go big here. He's got a 1-for-1. That's not good enough. That's 10 rounds for the Huns. Don't imagine any challenging coming in from Chinggis' defense. I was going to say, they better get the bomb down, but nope. 9 picking up an orb because he loves the orb. Everyone in chat loves it when he's got the orb. The only thing he wants is the orb. Not really. It's actually kind of funny that 9 has not won a round of the orb. Another set of rifles for the Huns, and Chinggis have got another set of rifles themselves because they've been winning very convincingly. I like it how someone's not watching the game because I joked around about having an orb, but he hasn't got the orb. He's got an M4. Brew gets the opener. Can he get another? A down banana. That's what he needs. They've got a bit of damage on 9 as well. New shuts down 9 as well. And that banana duel not going well. It's not going to help. Oh, geez. News has actually got himself in a really strong position. They've got to be careful here. If they try to execute A, News could have a 2k. News has got himself into a very strong position. They've got to be thinking something's up, but doesn't really matter anyway. Just Zero Light. I think he's well aware. No, it doesn't really matter anyway. Chinggis 13-10. And I've got to say, News just captured that timing so well. Like, holy moly. But, you know, it's always one of these rounds where you just lose due to fucking, not just timing, but just not winning the banana duel in particular. So, yeah. I don't think it's stupid to go for the orb 3 times in a row. Like, I don't think it's dumb. Like, you know, I don't think it's dumb at all for 9 to go on the orb. If he wants to. It's just coincidence they lost 3 rounds in a row. Like, bro, like, I think it's really, really shitty to say that. Because, like, you know, 9's good with the orb. Might as well back it. Like, you know, he was feeling in it. It's not like he bought a fucking Nova and just, you know, ran into the fucking, who was it? Chinggis. You know, he was aggressing with it. So I don't think you can say, like, he's stupid for buying an orb. Maybe in the rounds, I don't think there's anything, like, bad in particular that 9 did with the orb. I think he's got a skill issue. Like, I honestly don't think he did too badly with the orb. I think Chinggis, to be fair, we're just much better on the defense, especially on the B side. Like, the B side defense is relatively strong. Had a good consistency rate on stopping pushes or at least getting a advantageous trade. You know, and for, like, either Chinggis or the Huns. Like, you know, mainly for Chinggis in particular. Like, I think in a lot of the rounds, I think the average trade is about 2 for 1 in the favor of Chinggis, which is quite incredible on banana. Now, overall, looking at the kills, it's actually quite even across the board. The main difference is Rue. Rue was incredible both on B and A, given his rotating spots, and he did get a lot of, you know, multi-frags on those rounds as well. And that's probably the key difference maker. Like, everyone was around, like, I think the kill range, without including Rue, is from 17 to 10. Okay? 17 to 10. Like, everyone else is around that amount of kills. Rue is the biggest outlier on 22 kills. Funnily enough, Ariku had 12 assists, okay? Like, 12 assists. So, I don't think 9, like, I don't think you can really blame 9 for that, like, the orb. I think it's just coincidental that they lost 3 rounds in a row where 9 picked up the orb. I don't think that's an issue whatsoever. I think, you know, that's what I'm talking about. I don't think it's that's an issue. That's just a coinkydink, okay? Maybe next game he's gonna win 3 rounds when he buys the orb, okay? And all the other rifle rounds he loses. So yeah, I didn't see that much of an issue. I think the biggest issue overall for the Huns is that when they were battling in banana or battling in A, they just did no damage, while Chinggis were just chipping them off bit by bit. Anyways, guys, that's gonna be it for me for today. I'm gonna go to bed. See you guys later. Peace out. It's 11 PM for me. And I've got to wake up at 6 AM tomorrow, around about that time. See you guys.